The debt ceiling is a cap on the total amount of money that the federal government can borrow to fund its programs and pay its obligations. It was created in 1917 by Congress to limit the government's borrowing power and ensure fiscal responsibility. However, over the years, both parties have used the debt ceiling as a political tool to force their agenda on spending and taxes. The debt ceiling does not authorize any new spending. It simply allows the government to pay for what it has already agreed to spend. For example, if Congress passes a law to increase funding for education, it must also raise the debt ceiling to cover the cost of that law. If it does not, the government will run out of money and default on its payments. A default means that the government fails to pay its creditors, such as bondholders, foreign governments, and domestic programs. This would have disastrous consequences for the U.S. and global economy. It would cause interest rates to spike, stock markets to crash, and credit ratings to plummet. It would also undermine the trust and confidence in the U.S. dollar as the world's reserve currency. That is why it is crucial for the U.S. government to raise or suspend the debt ceiling before June 1, 2023. That is the deadline that Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has given for when the government will run out of cash and extraordinary measures to avoid a default. These measures are accounting tricks that temporarily free up some money by delaying certain payments or investments. However, these measures are not enough to keep the government running indefinitely. If Congress does not act soon, the U.S. will face a historic and catastrophic debt crisis that could trigger another financial meltdown and threaten the jobs and savings of millions of Americans.